Well, happy spring to everybody. I just thought that after 26 years, the 27th year this will be, with my trusty Toro here, that I'd let everybody, or I'd get a recording of this for posterity. I don't know whether it's going to start. I never know whether it's going to start. It's 27 years old this June. And quite honestly, it doesn't owe me anything. So what I'm going to do here is, I don't do anything special in the spring to start it. As a matter of fact, I haven't done anything special to this thing in 26, going on 27 years. I often brag to people that I just leave it alone, it just keeps going, and maybe that's the beauty. This is a Toro. I don't think if I ever have to replace it, I don't expect that to happen soon, that I would buy anything other than a Toro. Now, a couple of things I'll say before I start it, and I don't want to jinx myself, but I really haven't even changed the oil in this machine for the last 26 years. I know that sounds phenomenal. I must tell you that I add oil. That would be obvious, that it wouldn't go all those years on just the original oil, but I really don't do anything. As a matter of fact, it was really disappointing to lose the original spark plug 3 years ago. I didn't know what the problem was. The mower was sort of cutting in and cutting out, and I changed the spark plug, and that didn't seem to solve anything. So what I did is I went further and discovered that the actual engine had come loose from the mower deck, and that was causing the throttle to go back and forth. Once I tightened that, everything's been wonderful. And now I have a 2-year-old spark plug instead of a 24-year-old spark plug. I did keep that 24-year-old spark plug though, because you never know when you might need a spare. They probably don't make spark plugs the way today that they made them 24 years ago, 25 years ago. So I filled it with gas. Oh, another thing here, the bag is 26 years old, going on 27. And pretty phenomenal, because it gets a lot of use, because I collect leaves with it in the fall and use it around the pool so I don't get clippings. And I've had to put a couple of little straps here on the side, but pretty good shape for 26 years. So you can see, or maybe you can't see, but if you were looking down on it like I'm looking down on it, it still had last year's leaves. Again, it's just been put into the corner of the garage, and that's what's happened to it for years. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to try to start it. It's probably not going to start on the first time. I don't expect that, but let's see what happens here. I'm going to come up, and it's sort of phenomenal here, this little rubber nipple that you use to prime the mower. That's still as nice and supple as the day it was born. So I primed it a couple of times. I'm about ready to give it a couple of pulls here, and we'll see what happens. Oh my God! The first pull! Whoa! Whoa! Wow! Wow! I gotta tell you, that was the first pull. It doesn't usually do that, but I think probably it was listening to me. And so it looks like I got another year out of this beautiful machine. And that's all. And thanks for listening or watching or whatever. This Toro lives to fight another battle through the year. And we'll see you again next year.